Hello guys, welcome back to Jaka's Journey YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about something very useful for your Euro trip, that is EU Rail Pass. And it is very important when you are traveling within a Schengen area, that is from one country to another country. I will tell you two major reasons why you need to get a EU Rail Pass. The first major reason is the visa documentation. If you are applying a Schengen visa and your itinerary includes travel across multiple countries, then you need to show the proof of your intra-Schengen travel. Like you are traveling from Paris to Amsterdam to Rome to Switzerland, then you need to show the proof of that. A rail pass can serve as this proof of the travel since it covers multiple countries. It's great supporting document for your visa application. The second reason is, of course, it's an obvious one, that is, it is very economical to travel within the Schengen area through EU Rail Pass. If you are traveling by train across multiple destinations, the cost of point to point tickets can quickly add up. The EU Rail Pass gives you flexibility to travel across 33 countries with just one pass and saving you both time and the money. Before we get into how to buy the EU Rail Pass and which pass is right for you, I will share you how I selected EU Rail Pass for myself and how I planned my travel days. My Europe trip includes 17 days of travel in Europe. I visited 6 countries starting from Amsterdam and then Paris, Switzerland, Rome, Vatican City, and I end my trip in Spain. I opted for 4-day flexible EU Rail Pass, which means I could travel on any 4 days within a 1 month period. This was perfect for my travel plan where I did not need a 10 every day, but only on a certain long distance routes. Okay. Also, one thing to keep in mind is almost every country I visited had its own local travel card or a day passes. For example, I used the I Amsterdam card in Amsterdam, day pass in Paris, half fare card in Switzerland, and the Rome day pass for the local travel in Italy. These passes comes with great benefits like discount on museum entry in Amsterdam, a free boat ride on the Seine River in Paris, up to 50% off on train fares across Switzerland with half fare card. So depending on your itinerary, it's a good idea to combine your EU Rail Pass with local travel cards for your maximum value benefit. Now we will discuss how can you buy your EU Rail Pass and how should you select the one. You can purchase EU Rail Pass through following two methods. Like first, you can buy it EU Rail Pass directly from their official website. Here you have a different selection of the cards. Like you can get the EU Rail Pass for 4 days, 10 days, and so on. And you should, in my opinion, you should get a flexible card so that you do not have to use the EU Rail Pass continuously, and having a flexibility of selection of a travel day will give you freedom to plan your itinerary. The second method which I have used is that I got my EU Rail Pass from Klook website. Okay. I personally bought mine from the Klook. As you can see here, once you receive your EU Rail Global Pass confirmation from Klook, the next step is to activate, manage it through the Rail Planner app. Okay, we will discuss how does the Rail Planner app helps in making your travel itinerary and doing the seat reservation. You can install a Rail Planner app in your mobile, and after that, first you need to create an account and log in to the Rail Planner app. Once you logged in, add your EU Rail Pass details in the relevant section. Activate the pass. You will need to enter your passport number to do this. To activate your pass, you need to enter their passport number. The great thing is your pass remains valid for 11 months, that is 334 days from the date of purchase. So you can activate it anytime within that window. But once you active your pass, you will need to check if seat reservations are required for your coming trips. Most high-speed trains, international trains, and some popular routes require seat reservation. Prices usually increases as the travel date approaches, so it's smart to reserve early. To make a reservation, simply enter your departure and destination stations along with the preferred travel time. The app will show you all available train options for that route. You can then choose the train, book your seat reservation directly in the app. Important is that you must have an active URL pass linked in the app before you can make a seat reservation. So don't skip that step. With the flexible rail pass, once you select a single travel day, you can take unlimited train journeys within that 24-hour window as long as they are covered by the pass. The number of the trips in a 24 hours daytime does not matter. Only that travel pass should be applicable on that day. Also, trains in the Europes are usually very punctual, so I recommend being at a station at least 15 to 20 minutes earlier. If you are switching trains, keep a 20 to 30 minutes gap between the connections to avoid any stress. So, before I wind up, I will give you a one quick hack which I have used to do during planning of my itinerary. Is that on one of my travel days, I went from Paris to Bern, that is in Switzerland, in the early morning train using the EU Rail Pass. After reaching the Bern, checking into my Airbnb, I continued traveling the same day, taking a train from Bern to Interlaken Ust and then back. So my trip from Interlaken Ust to Bern and the back was free of cost because I have used the travel day to travel from Paris to Bern, and that travel day is valid for 24 hours. So in the Interlaken Coast, I went to a Harderkulm peak that is really beautiful. I will someday in the future I will make a video on that also. Since it was the same travel day, both these trips are covered under a single day of my flexible EU rail pass. No extra cost at all. Also, Bern to Interlaken trip didn't require a seat reservation since it was a short regional journey. So I would suggest plan your travel days smartly. Try to fit in long distance travel plus local excursion on the same day to maximize the value of your pass. That's all for today's guide on booking and using the EU Rail Pass for your Euro trip. If you want to see a real footage of my journey in Europe, you can head over to Instagram, follow me at Jakarta Journey for behind the